Hello guys, this is a trade of the day. I will be going over today's trade that I made on Wednesday, December 21st. As a reminder, this video is for learning purposes only. Alright guys, so I am very excited to talk about this trade. It's actually a very good trade. High probability, low risk, high reward trade. It's what I call the parabolic short. Now, I traded WTI. This is a small cap energy company that's been running on who knows, no news. Could be a pumper and newsletters. It's because it's just such a low float. These things just run for no reason. Very hard to predict this move on the way up, but very easy to predict the move on the way down. And that's why they call them pump and dumpers. You know, they're pumped up and they get dumped on. So that's a really good analogy. That's what they call pump and dumps. Anyways, yesterday I saw a lot of these again, low float, small cap energy tickers running. SGY again running to these 6-month high over here. BCIE running again to 6-month high over here. So when I saw that, I was thinking, you know what, hitting resistance, looking parabolic, looking overbought on the indicators. I think this is going to get shorted. Now, I actually missed BCEI on the open, a great opportunity in this open trade because it double top at the open straight to the resistance level here, this level 235, and it just flushed. Now, I usually don't trade opening trades. I like more of a confirmation mid-morning, midday because of the volatility and the risk. I just don't like that. It's just my style. But again, high reward trap a trade. It literally faded all day anyways. But again, I actually traded WTI because it just looked better for me. SUY was actually another good one. I did a head and shoulders type of pattern. But I avoided this one because it's such a low float, a micro float actually, 4.59 million share float. That anybody could literally just spike it. You know, there's a trader with maybe $1 million account could literally just buy a million shares and it just short squeeze everybody just to be an asshole, and that could happen. It has happened a lot. So I mean, it happened literally right here actually yesterday. So I don't want to mess with that. I want to look for easier trades, whatever is the easiest for me to kind of make money. So I went with WTI. Now, if you look at the 1-year chart, WTI, I mean, it can't get better than this. You know, hitting straight to resistance at 350, the 52-week high. And then if you look at the history of this chart, this thing flushes big time. You know, this is like a 15-20% flush. So I mean, it doesn't get better than that. So yesterday, actually, I was gonna short this. I was gonna short this like on a double top confirmation midday or late in the day, but it didn't really do that. It kind of just started to flush, you know, for no reason. Sometimes you can't. It's hard to predict these flushes. It just kind of just flushed, and I missed it. But I mean, next time what I could do is when I kind of see the 90 MA trend line crossing over down on the 20 and the VWAP, I think there's a good chance to kind of short maybe and put my stop above this 350 resistance level, maybe 355 and 360, and then just let it ride. Now, good thing is that it held this multi-day trend. If you look this line, it held this trend line. So I was like, you know what, it might give me an opportunity to short it today. So it made me happy seeing this. And at the open today, it kind of bounced up, hovered around this 320 area. And I was my strategy was if this thing crosses this breaks down below this trend line and crosses the previous close, I'm gonna get in. Now, before I did that, I was also aware of the today's EIA petroleum status report, which it's on a weekly basis, usually Wednesdays around 9:30 Central Time, and they kind of report oil inventories. So, of course, if it's good or bad, this thing could spike oil, and because it's an energy company, it will move. So I wanted to make sure as well that I didn't get short squeeze because of a positive move on the EIA status report. So it was at 9:30 today, as you guys can see. It was not a good report. Investors and traders did not like it. So it literally just started flushing, selling off. So oil started selling off. That gave me another indicator. You know what? All these small stocks, small mid cap energy stocks are just gonna crash. It's just, I mean, sooner or later, it may take an hour or so, and they're just gonna crash. And they did. They all literally did. It was just, it's a waiting game. So when I saw that, I decided to take my short once across this the trend line and went below the previous close. Now it actually happened around 9:45 for me, so I did open up position, put my stop at high day, and my targets was around 279 and 271. That's where I was gonna kind of cover my short. So right here. So when I opened it, again, I put my stops already. Everything was in place, and I just had to let it ride. It was just a matter of time before this thing just flushed. So it did kind of start to bounce back. So I did kind of got a little bit nervous, but I was like, you know what? Fundamentals look good. I am in a good resistance level right here at high day, and has good high reward to risk. If you look at the chart, I mean, this thing went on this day on March 29. This thing literally went to 260s on this flush. So I knew this thing could happen again, and actually did. Even better, it went down all the way to, let's see, low a day. Actually, here it is, 258. So it actually went even lower. So this is where trading psychology is very important. I don't know if you guys heard trading psychology, but it is very, very important. It is actually better, and this is for me, not to look at the chart, because it has happened to me and it's happened to all the traders where they kind of see their position going against them, and because this is a low floater, this thing could just spike out of nowhere. But good thing I didn't decide to trade SGY, because that was a micro float. That's like 4.59 million share float. That's the reason why I avoided that. WTI was like 190, almost 200 share float. So it's lower risk that could happen. So I literally just didn't look at the screen, did some chores, actually took a little nap, to be honest with you, and then went to the store and bought some food. So that's one of the benefits of being a trader, I guess you could say. You can take a nap and just literally make money when you wake up. So I was in the bedroom, woke up, I hit these tickers, these stops, hitting my levels, took my money, and I actually put a limit order already. So I already had a limit order to take me out at 279 and at 271. So when it hit it automatically. When I hit the first one, I got the message on my phone. I went to my computer. I lowered my stop to my entry point again, so I could, at least I know I'm going to be profitable, and then let the rest ride, and it hit my second stop at 271. So again, around 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. Great trade on this parabolic short. Now these are some of the most profitable type of shorts that a lot of these high roller traders make, because there's just high probability, high reward to risk. Again, from 350 to like 250. I mean, we're talking about like almost a dollar right there, and you're risking maybe, I guess you could say, less than 50 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, whatever, and you could just bank. You know what I mean? So you're risking like maybe 20 cents to make a dollar. I mean, you're talking about 3, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, or more. Now, I usually look for 2-to-1 because I like more flexibility, but some traders with big accounts, literally they could short maybe $10,000 worth of shares at this level, literally, or more, maybe $20,000 worth of shares, and they could just bank $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 and something like this. So I'm just letting you know what the potential is of these type of setups. So again, I don't do that. I try to go a lot smaller than that. I'm not at that level yet. I'm taking my time. Want to make sure I'm consistent. But again, great trade overall. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked this video, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and we'll hear from you guys soon. Thank you.